I wonder if we could give Jesus a big hand. Would you just put your hands together? It's been good being with you again, and Pastor Dennis said it's only getting better. And just leave a last thought with you as we prepare our hearts to hear what the Lord has put on our Dr. David's heart tonight. And he's going to really, I think, share more. How many of you were blessed yesterday morning and last night? Come on, if you were blessed here, you ought to shout. I was with somebody today. That's supposed to be a real Man United fanatic. And I'm sure when Man United wins, they put on a real big, loud, roar. So let's give God praise for the men of God who've come. Come on. If you receive from them, bless the Lord. Amen. When I came on Friday night, I shared with you that we can see most often how people live by the way they die. And Jesus displayed that to the ultimate. The way he died was the way he lived. He lived for others, and even in death, he was ready to help others right at the time of his great pain that he was experiencing. But the Gospel of St. Luke says in Luke 23 and verse 46, and I think these were his last words that he said. On Friday, I shared with you the first words that he said from the cross, and today I just leave this with you, the last words he shared. Verse 46 says, Jesus called out with a loud voice, Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. And when he had said this, he breathed his last. I don't know if you really caught all that, but I'm going to read it out again. Jesus called out with a loud voice, Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. When I read that after listening, and I told you on Friday, I didn't want to go into all the physiological problems that go with the kind of excruciating pain that he went through. But Dr. David came and so succinctly put it to us on Sunday. But can you imagine, with all the pain he was going through, he still had power and strength with a loud voice to commit. I found that very strange that the man is near death, but he has enough power to cry out these proclamations. After the last 18 hours of excruciating pain, he still musters and still has this cry to get out. We started on Friday also talking about last words, how sometimes last words are so strong and so confident, but I don't know of anybody else who could leave last words like Jesus left last words. And if you've ever watched somebody die without thinking about your own death, there's probably something wrong with you. Because you cannot sit by somebody who's dying and not think of your own frailty and think that there's coming a time that you're going to be in this very same position. And it's not so much how we die, when we die, but how we die is important. And even as you look at Jesus in these last moments, he's committing himself. And I think if Pastor Sophocles was up here, he would tell us that the word committed has a very different meaning in the English as it has in the Greek. Am I right, Pastor? When we say committed, if I ask somebody, are you committed to this relationship? It totally conveys a different idea. If I say, are you committed to the church, or you're committed to the music ministry, or you're committed to this business, it conveys a totally different idea to what we find in this verse. When he says, I'm committing, he's laying it down, laying it in front. It's like you have an idea and you'd like to convey this idea, so you place it before those who are listening to you. And Jesus, in essence, was laying his life down. And I wonder this weekend how many of us have paused to think on how many opportunities we get to lay something rather than impose something. Oftentimes we want to impose our way. We want our way. But yeah, Jesus is committing. He's laying down, as it were. He sets it before the Father. That's the actual translation. He's setting it before. And I want to just leave you with these final thoughts. If you haven't as yet received or haven't as yet been impacted by the weekend, or maybe it's your first time tonight, consider setting your life before the Lord, rather than you continuously trying to do things with your life that consistently comes up short. So I want to leave that with you. Another verse here, you find that same word, commit, Acts chapter 20 and verse 32. Now I commit you to God and to the word of his grace. The idea is that Paul has done all he could, and now he's committing them. He's setting them. So I want to leave that with you tonight. And as we prepare our hearts to hear God's servant tonight, would you just stand to your feet and give God the biggest praise you can? Amen.